So good to be here. Love coming here every time. Let's get right into it. We've been talking about a lot of mysteries. Let's talk about the main mystery to me. That is, of course, dating. I'm very bad at it. I don't know the secret to dating. I know the secret to staying single. It's this. Be yourself. Are you a 28-year-old man who has cosplayed as a Sailor Moon character? Why not talk about it a lot? Artemis, for people who get that reference. I'm on dating websites now. I'm on OkCupid. I got the OkCupid app for my phone, which is exciting. Now I can get rejected while I'm pooping. I'm glad we're all on board with the premise of shitting on our phones. You can tell a lot by the things that people do on their phones while they're pooping. Some people are like, I get to read now. Some people are like, I get to play games on my phone while I poop. And I'm like, oh, somebody didn't grow up with a Game Boy. Ooh, oh my God, poor those people, apparently, I guess. I was afraid getting into online dating because I was afraid I was going to get catfished, you know? I was afraid someone was going to pretend to be somebody different and then lure me into a trap and I'd be like, you're a different person! But after having been online dating for a little while, I have a new major concern. It's dying alone. Turns out when your top concern is dying alone, you're willing to let a lot go. Well, she turned out to be two little boys on each other's shoulders, but we had a really good time. Turned out we were both into Adventure Time. I'm also on Tinder, which is a little less successful. The thing about Tinder is that it's like hot or not. If you guys both like vote each other hot, eventually like you talk and then I guess you fuck or something. Here's the thing, I don't have high enough self-esteem to assume I have the right to judge people based on their looks. You know? I was hanging out with a friend of mine, he was looking at this girl, and he's like, yeah, I'd give her about a 6. And I was like, there's numbers? I thought this was true false, not multiple choice, oh no. I was just gonna vote yes and get the guaranteed 50%, oh my God. Here's the thing, I wasn't expecting to get much out of Tinder, so as a joke, I set up a fake account pretending to be my cat. And set it to match both men and women. And within the span of one day, I had over 250 matches, guys. Here's the thing, though, that I noticed. All the female matches I got didn't match right away. They matched after a little while. All the male matches that I got matched immediately. Which tells me either one of two things. One, women actually judge people while men just say yes to everyone and hope for the best. Or, men just really want to fuck cats. Have a lot of friends who are actually like way further in their relationships. You know, I've had friends who've been married for a couple of years now. And one of them said to me like, this is it, man, this is the year. This is the year I get my wife pregnant. Which is exciting, you know? I never had a 9-month heads up on the death of a friendship before. It had to be that, right? It had to, I don't know why else he would say it that way. Getting my wife pregnant? Like, are you trying to brag? Like, guess what, bro? Get to have sex with my own wife. Not only that, get to come inside her too. Like, gross, dude. I'm friends with Erica. She is lovely. I've been under a lot of pressure to get married and have kids from my parents lately, and every day since I turned 13. And, I'm not ready for kids, but I'm realizing like more and more that that's not a very good excuse to not have kids, because it turns out nobody's ready for kids. Like, we are all messed up, and it's whoever took care of us, their fault. Are there any parents in the audience? You are in the process of messing your kids up right now. And I know you're trying your hardest, but it's gonna happen. I think it's such a cocky thing too, to say, not only am I good to raise kids, but the world needs more of me. I don't understand people who want kids. I think kids these days get away with a lot more than they used to. These days, apparently, it's perfectly normal if a little kid pees in the bed he's been sleeping in. But if I pee in a bed that some little kid is sleeping in, suddenly I'm under arrest? How is that fair? Ever try to give kids rides places? It's awful. They just have nothing but questions like, are we there yet? Or where are we going? Or who are you, mister? Or what did you do to our mom? First of all, why all the questions? Second of all, how did you get out of the trunk? Never been great with women growing up. This is a true fact. For my high school prom, I couldn't get a date, so instead I ended up bringing a friend of mine. And the thing is, my name is Niraj, and her name is Niraj. Total coincidence, not related, not cousins, not sisters, not anything. But I was afraid people were gonna think that I brought my sibling to prom. Sure enough, two friends of mine come up to me like, hey man, did you really bring someone named Niraj to prom? I was like, yeah, but it's a total coincidence. We're not related, it's fine. And they said, oh, no, we didn't think that. We thought you couldn't get a date, so you made up a name by changing yours around a little bit. Which is way more insulting, because it's like they were going, don't worry, man. We just think you're pathetic and stupid. Niraj Shah, like we were going to see straight through that. Where's your real girlfriend? Regina Shawshank Redemption. I have one last joke before I go. I just want to leave you with this. It's kind of an older one, but it's become relevant again. So Apple has this product out right now. It's called the iPad. I think it's a genius idea. Basically, all they did was they took an iPod, changed one letter, and made it huge. And so I want them to do the same for my duck. So recently, Apple came out with the iPhone 6. Another genius idea, all they did was they took an iPhone 5, changed one character, and made it huge. And I want them to do the same for my duck. One humongous cock is what I'm getting at. Like one I can knock trees over with. Thing is, I don't know if I want Apple to do it anymore, because there's a chance it might bend.